Hello children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Children, we learnt about two-dimensional shapes in our previous video. I hope you must have tried the practice worksheet also that was given to you. Today, in this video, we will learn about three-dimensional or solid shapes. But before starting with that, I would like to show you a picture. Children, can you see a butterfly in this picture? This butterfly has to reach the flower shown in the two figures. That is figure A and figure B. Children, can we help the butterfly to reach the flower? Yes. Then tell me, will the butterfly be able to reach the flower in both the figures? No. Then in which figure is the butterfly able to enter? Figure A or figure B? Yes, in figure A, the butterfly will be able to reach the flower. But why so? It is because figure A is an open figure and figure B, in which the butterfly is unable to enter, is called a closed figure. So let's discuss about the open figures and the closed figures. Now what are open figures? A figure that does not start and end at the same point is called an open figure, whereas a figure that starts and ends at the same point is called a closed figure. Now, if you see the figures under the heading open figures, you will notice that if you start at any point in an open figure and trace its outline, you will not be able to get back to the starting point. So we call them open figures. But if you look at the figures below the heading closed figures, they are the closed figures. Why? Because if you start at any point in a closed figure and trace its outline, you will come back to the starting point. Now children, let's take a look at these two shapes. The first shape is a closed shape. Why? Because you can trace this shape all the way around back to where you started without any break. Whereas the second shape, if you see carefully, is an open shape. But why so? Again, because there is a break in the line, that is why this is an open shape and the first shape is the closed shape or closed figure. Children, now we will learn about three-dimensional or the solid shapes. But before that, I want to show you something. Children, what is this? Yes, this is a square. We have learnt about it earlier. Now, I will show you one object which is very similar to this square. What is this? Yes, this is a dice. Now, if I'll ask you what is the shape of this dice, you will say, ma'am, it's a square. But not really. Let me show you the difference. Children, if you will see this shape, you will notice that it is quite thick compared to a square. I will tell you how. Square was very flat and it wanted to become thick and strong. So it started doing push-ups and it became thick like this. But what exactly is this shape? This shape is called a cube. If you see all other shapes like a dice, a sugar cube and a gift box, they all look squarish, but they are much thicker than a square. It seems like many squares have come together to form these shapes. I have a dice here. If you will see one face of this dice, you will say that it's a square, but it is actually a combination of many squares. There are many objects you can see here like sugar cube or gift box and many more that we use in our daily life that have the shape similar to this dice. This shape is called a cube. Children, what is this shape? We have already learnt about it. Yes, it's a rectangle. Now let me show you an object which is similar to this rectangle. What is this? It's a pencil box. Now what is the shape of this pencil box? You will say it's a rectangle. But children, if you see carefully, you will notice that it is much bigger than a rectangle. What exactly is this shape? This shape is called a cuboid. Students, a cuboid looks like this. Now let's see the things which are very similar to a cuboid. Pencil box, tiffin box, shoe box, book. All these have cuboidal shape and they all are called cuboids. Okay, now let's move forward. Children, what shape is this? I know you know about this. This is a circle. Great. Children, one day a circle started eating a lot. So it actually became a different shape. See children, it changed a lot. So which shape this circle achieved after eating a lot? It became completely round from everywhere. So what exactly is this? This shape is called a sphere. A ball, football, marbles, even our earth resembles a sphere. All these things have spherical shape and they all are sphere. Children, when you drink water from a glass tumbler, have you ever noticed the shape of the tumbler? It's shaped like this, right? But what do we call this shape? This shape is called a cylinder. Now, where do you see the cylindrical shaped objects in your daily life? Let's have a look. A bottle of talcum powder, battery, a Coke can, and a gas cylinder. All these things are cylindrical in shape or they are called cylinders. Children, see what I have got for you. Yes, it's a birthday cap. Now, what is the shape of this birthday cap? Now, you will say that it's like a triangle, like this. But not exactly. It is not a triangular shape. This is a new shape. A shape which is circular at the bottom. If you see carefully, the birthday cap, it is circular at the bottom and it tapers and becomes narrow at the top. This shape is not a triangle, but this shape is called a cone. Some examples of cone-shaped objects are a birthday cap, an ice cream cone, and this funnel. All these things have conical shape, or we say that they all resemble a cone. Children, see, I've got a picture for you. What is this? What is this shape called? Yes, this is a cube. Very good. Now, children, can you see the highlighted part of this cube? What is this highlighted part called? This part is called the face. Now, what is face? I will tell you. The outer part of a solid. It can be this different solid shapes like a cube, a cuboid, a cone, or a cylinder. So the outer part of the solid shapes that we can see and touch is called its face. Let's learn about the faces of the different objects. Children, a solid has two types of faces, a plane face and a curved face. Now let's understand about these two faces nicely with examples. Plane face and curved face. Look at these two objects, a blackboard and an apple. Blackboard has plane face. That is, its surface, when you will touch it, is straight. But when you will touch an apple, you will feel that its surface is not straight. It is curved. So the face of an apple is the curved face, whereas the blackboard has the plane face. Now let's see how many faces are there in a cube. In a cube there are 6 faces. You can see that and you can count with me as well. Face 1, face 2, face 3 at the back, face 4 in the front, face 5 at the top, and face 6 at the bottom. So there are 6 faces in a cube, out of which 4 are the side faces, 1 is at the top and 1 at the bottom. Children, did you notice something about this cube? All the faces are plane faces in the cube. There are no curved faces. Now children, you can again count the faces of the cube yourself. So how many faces are there in a cube? Yes, a cube has 6 faces. Very good. Now children, what is this? Yes, very good. This is a cuboid. Now let's check the faces of a cuboid. Let's count. Face 1, face 2, face 3, face 4, face 5 at the top and face 6. A cuboid also has 6 faces, out of which 4 are the side faces, 1 face at the top and 1 face at the bottom. Here also, like that of a cube, all the faces of a cuboid are plane faces. Children, let's count the faces of the cuboid again in this picture. So, how many faces are there in a cuboid? Yes, a cuboid also has 6 faces. Children, this is a cylinder. Now let's count the faces of a cylinder. In a cylinder there are 3 faces. You can see that one face is in the center, the second face is on the top, and the third face is at the bottom. So total there are 3 faces of a cylinder. Out of these 3 faces, if you see carefully, 2 faces, which is at the top and the other one which is at the bottom, they both are the plane faces, or these are the flat faces. They can be slided very easily. But there is one more face which is in the center, that is the curved face. This is circular. It cannot be slided like face 2 and face 3. So in a cylinder there are 3 faces, 2 plane faces or the flat faces at the top as well as at the bottom, and one face which is a curved face, it is in the center. Children, can you tell me how many faces are there in a cylinder after counting? Yes, a cylinder has 3 faces. Great! Now children, what is this? Yes, this is a cone. We have already learnt about it. Okay, now just tell me how many faces are there in a cone. Yes, a cone has 2 faces. You can clearly see in this figure there are 2 faces, face 1 and face 2. If you see the face 2, this face is called the plane face of a cone. Why it is called a plane face? Because you can see it's a flat surface. It's a flat face. And the other face, which is face 1, is curved. It is circular. So it is a curved face of the cone. So we can say that a cone has 2 faces. One face which is at the bottom is a plane face. It's a flat face. And the another face is a curved face. Now children, here you can clearly see the 2 faces of a cone. The first face you can see is a curved face which is at the top, and just below that there is the flat face or a plane face of the cone at the bottom. So there are 2 faces of a cone, that is the curved face as well as the plane face. Now children, let's come to a sphere. Can you tell me how many faces a sphere has? I will tell you. A sphere has only one face. Okay? And that face is a plane face or a curved face? Yes, you are right. A sphere has one curved face. Since it is circular from everywhere, so the face that it has is the curved face. There are no plane faces in a sphere. Now let's talk about something else, children. Let's talk about what rolls and what slides. So here we will learn about the objects that rolls and the objects that slide. The objects that have flat surface slide. As you can see in the first picture, the object is sliding. And the objects that have the curved surface roll. You can see the second picture. If you see the first picture, there is a shape of a cuboid. Cuboid is sliding. But why? Because a cuboid has all the plane faces. Can you tell me another shape which only slides? Yes, a cube. A cube also has all the plane faces, so that also slides. But if you see the second picture, this is a ball and this ball is spherical in shape. It's like a sphere. And we have already learnt that a sphere has only curved surface. So it rolls. So all the objects that have the curved surface, they roll. And the objects that have the flat surface slide. Now children, just see this picture. Just see that there are many objects here. Some objects are rolling while one object is sliding. If you see the first object, it is sliding. Why it is sliding and not rolling? Because it has all the plane faces. So the objects that have the plane faces, they slide. We have already learned. But if you see the other objects, they all are rolling. And why they are rolling? Yes, because they have the curved face. That is why they are rolling. So I hope children you have understood about the sliding and the rolling objects. So children, I hope you have understood all the topics, that is the open and the closed figures, three-dimensional or the solid shapes, as well as the sliding and rolling objects. Thank you so much for listening and understanding. Happy learning!